What's up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy Memphis coming at you with Lucky Draws, the show where I take a look at whatever deck I feel like. Have myself good times. Today we're taking a look at a classic. We're taking a look at Simorgh, the Lord of all Tweety birds. We got ourselves a deck focused around doing the Simorgh, summoning out things. The new Link is very key to this deck. We're going to try and lock our opponent out of spell traps and do some other stuff. Have ourselves good old time. So let's get started and get them lucky draws. Alrighty, our first opponent. This is a deck where you definitely want to go first, like, pretty much all the time. It's very, very important. This is not the opening hand I wanted, but I can do stuff with it. So we're going to go ahead and use our Simorgh's Arrival. We discard one of our winged beasts and add two other winged beasts. So what we want is, let's get this dude and one of these dudes, just because. Just because, man. Just because. Let me think about this. See, if I had my anti-spell fragrance, I know exactly what to do. Because then you try to make out that dankest of Simorghs and lock your opponent out of stuff. But we got our Bird of Beginnings. Very important dude, although I don't get the extra normal summon. Doesn't matter. I've got my Bird of Bringing. He's going to search me any of my cards. And I am going to get, let's get ourselves another Bird of Beginning, just in case. Just in case we need it. And let's see, what we need to do is start climbing the Link ladder. I'm going to summon this Harpy's Conductor. A cool effect of all the Simorghs is that if your opponent has no spell traps, oh, it's just Phantasma Man. That's slightly annoying, but whatever. Let's see. Summon this. Draw cards equal to the number of Link monsters. Then +1. Opponent activates things that targets. I don't target that often, so that's fine. But yeah, basically, I can special summon this bird right here. And this is important, because now I can Link climb into Simorgh, the Tweety Bird of Kings. Hello. End phase. This guy allows me to summon a Simorgh from my deck, equal to whose level is less than or equal to the number of unused spell trap zones. So it's quite a bit. I'm also going to be playing my field spell. Gives my birds a sweet 300 boost. It's pretty. It also does something for like tribute summons, but because of the new Link, you don't ever really need to tribute summon in this deck. So kind of irrelevant, to be honest. Curious as to what our opponent's playing. I don't know what he's playing, but I'm going to set a card. I think we are good. And so now I'm going to attempt to summon with my Bird of Kings. Be like, hello, I am summoning a bird. Let's summon Darkest Simorgh. He's big. He lets me negate spell traps, basically. Yeah, I can tribute one of my birds to negate a spell trap. That's why I brought back the Bird of Bringing. That's why I'm going to be able to negate spell traps and things. The other Lord Bird, the Lord of Storm, he has a similar effect, but instead it's like if your opponent plays a spell trap, you can tribute a bird to bounce an opponent's card. So you got a bit of a toolboxy sort of thing with the Simorghs. But like I said, this deck usually, we try to do like the anti-spell fragrance thing is honestly going first. That's pretty nasty. Especially if this is some combo-heavy deck or something. So we'll see how it goes, man. I've got this bird. He can't target my monsters, by the way. This is what the Bird of Kings does. He can't target Simorgh, and he can't target this Simorgh or that Simorgh. Anything he points to, untargetable. We're up against Dark Magicians, apparently. Good thing I've got Twin Twisters. If I didn't, I'd be in trouble. It's a good thing I've got the Twin Twisters. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. No, I'm good. And now he's gonna summon the Dark Magician Girl? Question mark? I guess. Might as well. I mean, yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so you've got Dark Magician Girl, the OG artwork. I like. What else are you doing? More Dark Magician stuff. Okay. So basically, he's just trying to Dark Magician me. That's kind of slightly annoying. I kind of wish I'd gone for the other Simorgh. It's like I said, it's a thing where sometimes you want to go for one Simorgh, sometimes you want to go for another. Going first makes it a little tricky, which is why I would do trying to summon out the one Simorgh. Alright, so now he's probably going to beat over... nah. He's going to beat over my Bird of Bringing, which is kind of annoying. But luckily, the Lord of Storms will come back to my hand. That way I can use it for things. That's another cool effect this has. If your monster's destroyed in battle, you can get it back to your hand. That'd be nice if I could have summoned it, but that would have been a bit too much, I suppose. Ooh, pardon me. Okay, so now he's attacking Tweety Bird. And then he's going to tribute this illusionist bird in order to, like, boost this to 4,000, yeah. But luckily, I can destroy my field spell instead. I mean, maybe he'll have to, crash the Phantasmal. But at least he won't have the Phantasmal. I figure... actually, no, I'm not going to do that either. Yeah, no cards for you. I'm keeping my bird. You cannot have a bird. Now, hopefully he'll set a couple of face downs, and then I can blow him up with Twin Twisters. Come on, one more. Let's see. Activate the Bird of Kings and chain Twin Twisters. Be like, go away. I should have dumped this. Doesn't matter. I'm summoning Dark Simorgh. Before we can start Magicians, he can no longer set things. Therefore, he can... Ooh, baby. Baby, it's a wild world. Hello. I suppose... Yeah. I'm going to summon this bird. Not going to use the effect. But I am going to bring out a Link Kuriboh, just to have a Link Kuriboh on the board. In case of another one of those, whatchamacallits. So let's go ahead and beat into the Dark Magician Girl. See if we can bait out another one of those Apprentice Illusion Magicians. Don't think he's got another one. So that's good. Although he's got Navigation in the Grave, that's a bit problematic. Because then he could, like, banish that to negate this. Which kind of stinks, because I kind of want to lock him out of spell traps. Because this is Dark Magicians and all that good stuff. I mean, this is already starting, or it's already stopping his one thing. What you call it. It stops his ability to activate his traps and things. Summon the bigger bird. Hello, I'm the biggest bird. Nice to meet you. Let's at least bait out that. Oh, I guess he can't do that. Sweet. Now he can't play spells or traps. And he surrenders. And there you go. That's how Simorgh does it, man. Just lock your opponent out of stuff and keep swarming with big birds. Good first duel against the Dark Magicians. Let's go for duel number the second and see if we can keep this up. Alrighty, our second opponent. Another day, another card game. Are we going first? Yes, we are. Very nice. Always want to go first when you can help it. Opening hand, though, is not that good. I mean, I can still get things set up and stuff. Unfortunately, though, I don't have my lockdown stuff, which is kind of sad. But I've got this, the Bird of Calamity, basically our Foolish Burial of the deck. I mean, I still run Foolish Burial, but, it's nice to have a spare one. So let's go ahead and do what we normally freaking do in this deck, which is summon the king. Summon the king. Yeah. Unfortunately, not going to have too much. I'm not going to have any protection for the king or nothing. So I'm probably just going to have to go with, yeah. So unfortunately, it was good hand for a bit, but then unfortunately I was like, not allowed to do stuff. I'm just going to summon Dark Simorgh. I just feel like it. He's cool. He's got nice artwork. I like his big chicken legs. I bet Colonel Sanders would love to get his hands on them chicken legs. I would imagine if Colonel Sanders was alive today, he would be like, yeah, I'm going to play a Dark Simorgh deck. Alright, we're up against Relinquished. He can't target me, though, so I don't care, because he cannot target me. Wait, does the... Shoot, what's its face? Does the one dude not target? I don't remember that thing. Yeah, him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? It didn't let me see. It was too fast. I don't remember if that dude I know it lets him equip my stuff, but I don't remember if it targets or not. Because like I said, no targeting. I cannot be targeted by things. I'm imagining he can't target with me. He can't use that thing, because if he did, if he had the ability to use that, he would do it. He would do it now, and he would do it hard. So, I think we might be in a very favorable matchup with the Relinquished. Alright. So the question is, now that your main go-to isn't working, what do you have? You can't set anything. You can't set spells. You can't set traps. Can't even set monster cards. That's pretty brutal, man. Pretty dang brutal. So my question is, Relinquished, what can you even do in this situation? What can he do? I don't think he can do anything. So, yeah, I think that's just this is just a case of very favorable matchup. If your opponent has non-target removal, obviously this wouldn't have worked. Because, again, I do not have, like, my biggest things. I don't have my anti-spell fragrance. If I did, it'd be even better. Opponent activates a monster effect. Target an effect monster. Yeah, that didn't work too well for you, my dude. Summon the dankest. We shall summon all the dank birds. Hey, Twin Twisters, how's it going? I don't care about you. Summoning Simorgh, the bird of bringing. He shall bring me my field spell. That's why my birds will become even bigger. Bigger birds make birds bigger, baby. Alright, well, like I said, bit of a mismatch, blah, blah, blah. So, I can't take too much credit because, I was up against friggin' Relinquished and I have targeted protection. So, let's go for Duel 3 and see if we can get ourselves more of an even matchup. So far it's been like, pretty one-sided a bit. So, I'd like a bit more back and forth. That would be nice. Alrighty, third opponent. See if we are going first, and so we shall. Let's see what we got. I mean, yeah, I can do this. I got this. This will be fine. So long as this doesn't get negated, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, dandy, and I can do my combos. You don't need much to set up the lock on this deck. You just got to make sure you don't get negated. I was considering Call by the Grave in this deck, and you're more than welcome to do so. I chose not to just because reasons. But yeah, so long as you can make the Tweety Bird King. 10, 9, 8. You gotta make sure you count how many unused zones there are. And then, of course, we're gonna get out our boy, who continues to be very impressive, let me tell you what. Because then, obviously, we're gonna be like, no spell traps. I mean, here's the thing. I can still set stuff, he cannot. It might slow down my spell traps, but once you get the field spell up, you don't really need your spell traps that much. If you need your spell traps after setting up the lock, you're clearly going to lose regardless. So, yeah, we're up against 50-something card deck that couldn't do a thing. So, it's kind of a chintzy duel. I'll do an extra 5th duel, but third duel's a win because our opponent couldn't even. Let's go for 4th duel. Alrighty, 4th opponent. Let's see what we get, folks. Let's see if we can get our opponent. We're going first again. We're having very good luck with rock, paper, scissors, I will say. And I've got my 1-card combo for doing some Morg. So that's cool. Actually, no, I'm going to try Simorgh's Arrival. Because I want the Tweety Bird, I want searches, I want stuff. If I have the option of getting stuff, I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and normal summon this. I already have the field spell. I'm going to hit this. Just in case. Just in case I need it. Will I need it? I really hope not, but if I do need it, I'd like to have it. Be all like, I summon a bird. My bird is the word. I usually bring back beginnings first, because it has the most defense. So I figured it's a good thing to start off with. And let's get ourselves some bit o negation. There you go. Don't have the anti-spell this time, so we're going to go with darkness. Like I said, he's my go-to if I can't bring out the Dark Simorgh with the anti-spell. So, what is our opponent up to? No, it's Ancient Gears. That's not good. I mean, I can negate his fusion spell, but if he's got 4 Ancient Gears, which he did not, so that's good. Yeah. It's not necessarily good, folks. Let me tell you what. I mean, granted, my birds are bigger than his birds, so in that regard, we're still good. Let's summon forth the Lord of the Storm. Next turn, we'll bring out the other dude, because I just drew into my anti-spell fragrance. Yes, let's go for battle phase. Because he can summon some big things, but the things he can summon will not be as big as my thing. So, yeah, no. Ancient Gear's pretty powerful, and I figured he'd go for Wyvern to get that sweet, sweet surge. Probably gonna go for Ancient Gear. Oh, Fortress. I was thinking it'd be the other thing, but okay, that's fine. I thought he'd go for Fusion to try and, like, turbo out Chaos Giant, but whatever. You do whatever you want, dude. It's a free country. I don't know if you're from America or not, but I'm going to guess you are, because America is everywhere or something. So let's get our Darkest Simorgh. We've pretty much won at this point because I mean, here's the thing. If he has another one of these and like 4 Ancient Gears in his hand, or 3 Ancient Gears, whatever. Point is, if he does that, we're kind of screwed. I'm not allowing you to do things. Don't even try it. Don't even bother trying. You surrender. My birds, best birds. Let's go for 5th and final opponent of today. Alrighty, 5th final opponent. Can anything stop the bird? I hope not, except we are not going first, so... Oh, set rotation. I haven't actually managed to do that before. I run the Seal of Orichalcos just to screw with my opponent with this. It's actually a very fun thing to do. We're up against Thundeer Dragon. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what happens, man. They do not rely on spell traps at all, so our anti-spray fragrance doesn't help us very much. He's got a set card. That kind of messes me up. That's why I'm making all these noises. I'm making these noises because things are not going the way we want them. I mean, granted, I've got this search, I've got that search. I've got a lot of search. The problem is, I need, I mean, if I summon this and get my other card, bounces stuff. Okay, yeah. Basically, I just need another Simorgh. The biggest problem with the Simorgh archetype, honestly, there aren't enough of them. There aren't enough of the little Simorghs. They don't even have to have good effects. They're just bodies for the Link. They need more little birds. You know, it's a thing. They just do need more of them birds. Actually, never mind. I think I've just lost because of Colossus. Colossus is literally like, you can only draw cards. You're not actually allowed to do anything else. You're not allowed to add them to your hand unless you're drawing them. So I can't play this. I can play this, I think. I don't think this stops that. But I can't use Lambda, and I can't use the Bird of Summoning. The Bird of Tweets is no good. See, if I'd gone first, I could have added a bird, discarded that bird, brought back that bird. I could have at least locked him out of, like, you know, doing some of this stuff. Not all of it, because like I said, Thunder Dragons do not do the monster effects, or they don't do the spell traps. They're all monster effects, no spell traps, so yeah. I'm gonna play this just to screw with my opponent. I get this. Here, you can have the Seal of Orichalcos. Have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it very much. Okay, I can't do that either. Yeah, I'm kind of dead. This is very anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. We've had a really good day of just locking our opponents out and stuff, but then the meta showed up. Are Thunder Dragons still meta? I want to say they're still at least somewhat meta. Please play this. I beg of you. Memphis begs you to play that card. I'm going to play this just because I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose, because he'll just, you know, tighten me at some point. Play it, play it, play it. Let's see. I want to check something about Titan. If this card will destroy, yeah, he can just protect his dragons. He can't protect Ramda, but, you know, I'd really just want him to play this because I want him to. Ouch. Why you do this? Why you pop my field spell? Why you gotta hate the Lord of the Rings, man? I mean, if you don't like the Lord of the Rings, it's fine. I'm just saying, why you gotta hate my field spell? Go, little girl, summon yourself. Protect Memphis. Protect me in my finest hour. Okay, never mind, I'm dead. I am dead to rights. I cannot say I am not dead to rights because I am. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the end screen because I don't think I can come back from this. I don't have sphere mode, dang it. Well, everybody, Tweety's Revenge, Simorgh and the boys, whatever name you want to give this deck, it did just fine. We got 4 wins, and that's pretty dang sweet. And I very much enjoyed the deck. I might tweak it a little bit in some small areas. Not too much else you could do with Simorgh. Maybe add another bird of protection, probably, or something like that. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash like if you did. I'm going to be working on some paleo frogs, and I'll see you guys again next time. Happy holidays. See you next time. Memphis out.